Hello everyone. Today I, Vaishali, have brought for you yet another class of English grammar wherein we are going to study articles. Yes, articles that you must have read in your previous classes also. So let's quickly revise what are articles. Now we have three articles as you all know. A and the. A and the are the three articles that we have been reading from our primary classes. Now the article a and the article an. Both of these articles, they are indefinite articles. They are indefinite articles. And the article the is my definite article. The article the is my definite article. Now, first of all, let's quickly recapitulate why do I say that a and an, they are indefinite articles. But before we go into the details as to why they are indefinite articles, we are going to see where do we use a and where do we use an. Okay, let's take an example. John gave me a pen. John gave me a pen. So here my article is a. Now why do I say that a is an indefinite article? Now a is an indefinite article because here my object is pen. And the pen that I am talking about is not defined. I am talking about just any pen in general. John gave me a pen. It may be a pen of any color. It may be a pen of any brand. So that is why I say that a is an indefinite article because it is not defining my object. It is only telling me that John gave me a pen, which can be just any pen in general. Okay. Now I am going to tell you where do we use the article an. Now we use the letter A when we are talking about consonants. In English alphabets we have 26 letters, right? In English alphabets we all know that we have 26 letters from A to Z. Now out of these 26 letters, 5 letters are vowels and the remaining 21 letters, they are consonants. Now if you can relate it to the Hindi language, in the Hindi language vowels they are called swar and consonants they are called vyanjan. Vowels they are called swar and consonants they are called vyanjan. So if my word starts with the sound of a, e, u, a, o, then I am going to put an in front of that word. But if my word is starting with any sound like k, kh, g, gh, other than the swar, or if we talk about English, if my word starts with B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, means all the letters other than my 5 vowels, then I am going to use a. So with consonants I am using a and with swar or with vowels I am using an. Now what are my 5 vowels? My 5 vowels are A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U are my 5 vowels and the remaining letters, whatever letters that we have, that are consonants. So the letter B, C, D and so on till Z. From this list we are subtracting A, E, I, O, U and we are getting our consonants. So whenever we are talking about consonants, whenever our word starts with a consonant, like I'm talking about a bat or I'm talking about a cat or I'm talking about a desk, so I'm going to use a, the article a, like a bat, a can, a dog. So I am going to use the article a. But if my word starts with A, E, I, O, U, like an aeroplane. Aeroplane starts with the letter A. So I'm going to say an aeroplane or an egg or an ink pot and so on. So this is just the revision part because we sometimes often we forget what we have read in our primary classes. Okay, so that is why, to just recapitulate whatever we have done, we are discussing this subject, this matter. So whenever my word is starting with A, E, I, O, U, I am using the vowel and. Now one more thing to emphasize here is that my word may not be starting with A, E, I, O, U, but the sound that I get when I speak that word, it may be the sound of a. For example, the most common example that we talk about is umbrella. Umbrella. When I talk about umbrella, umbrella is starting with U. U is a consonant. But when I speak the word umbrella, I get the sound of a. Right? Swars. You have to concentrate on the swar. कौन सी sound you are getting? You have to concentrate on the sound that the word is producing when we speak that word. So umbrella, the sound that I am getting is umbrella. So whenever the word starts with the sound of a swar, e, sounds like this, then I am going to use an. That is why I related the vowels with the swar in Hindi, because we are very comfortable with the Hindi language. Hindi is our mother tongue, and so it will be easy for us to relate to the vowels in Hindi. So whenever I'm talking about vowels in English, I'm talking about the swar in Hindi actually. Okay. So whenever my word is starting with the sound of a swar, e, u, then I'm going to use an. So here umbrella is starting with U. It's a consonant. The letter U is a consonant, but the sound that the word is giving me, it is the sound of umbrella. So here I'm going to use an. I'm not using a here, although my word is starting with U. I'm using an here because the sound that I'm getting is an. Okay. Now, let us take a few more cases. Not just umbrella. If I say R, you all know 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, 4 hours, R. So although it is starting with H, the H is silent, and I'm saying R. So the train left an hour ago. An hour. Okay. R, I hope you can relate to R in Hindi. So in the word R also, the word is beginning with a consonant H, but the sound that I'm getting when I speak this word is R, right? So because I'm getting the sound R, so I'm going to use an, and I'm not going to use a here. I hope it must be clear to you. Similarly, we can have many more examples. Now this is the case that I gave you, that my word is not starting with a vowel, but the sound that I'm getting when I speak the word, the sound is of a swar. So that is why I'm using an. Now I'll give you an example of the case where my word is starting with the vowel. My word is starting with A, E, I, O, U. But when I speak the word, the sound is not a swar. Let me clear it to you. For example, if I speak the word European, the most common example that we take here is the word European. Now see, in the word European, my word is starting with E. The word is starting with E, but I will not say an European. I will never say an European. If I want to talk about a European girl, I'm never going to say an European girl. Okay, I'm going to say a European girl. I'm going to say a European girl. Why? Because when I speak the word European, I'm getting the sound of U. U is not a swar. Isme a, e, u. I'm not getting any sound like that. I'm getting the sound of U. So when I'm talking about a European girl, U, I'm getting the sound of a consonant. I'm not getting the sound of a swar. I'm not getting the sound of a vowel. So here I'm not going to say an European girl. I'm going to say a European girl. Right? So this is the case. I have discussed two exceptions here when I'm talking about vowels. I have taken two exceptions here. The first exception was when my word is starting with a consonant, but I am getting the sound of a vowel. I'm getting the sound of a swar. Word is not starting with the swar, with the vowel, but I'm getting the sound here. So I'm using an here. And second case is word is starting with the swar, word is starting with e, but the sound when I get when I speak the word, it is not the sound of a swar. So I am not going to use an here. Okay. So we have to emphasize on the sound that we are getting. We have to concentrate on the sound that we are getting. So if we get the sound of a swar, we are going to use an, else we are going to use o. Now we are going to discuss the case as to why the is a definite article. The. Why do we say that the is a definite article? Okay. Now let us begin with an example. The pen that John gave me is very expensive. Now when I say the pen that John gave me is very expensive, here before the word pen I have placed the. I have placed the here, and if you read the sentence, I am talking about a particular pen here. Here I am talking about a pen that John gave me, right? Here I am talking about a pen that John gave me. So I am talking about a special pen here. So that is why we say that the is a definite article, because it is defining the object that I am talking about. I am talking about a particular pen here, the pen that John gave me. So here I am not using a, I am using the word the. So we are going to take a number of cases as to where all we use the word the. Whenever we are talking about the names of rivers, seas, or mountains, we use the. For example, we say the Ganga river, the Ganga, or the Arabian Sea. And if talking about mountains, we say the Himalayas. Okay. So whenever I'm talking about the names of rivers, seas, and mountains, we use the article the. Now why are we using the article the? This is just to give importance to the particular river or the particular sea or the mountain, whatever we are talking about. Now generally when we are talking about proper nouns, we are not using the with proper nouns. You must be knowing what are proper nouns. Nouns are generally of two types when we talk about nouns, proper noun and common noun. Although we have collective noun also, we have abstract noun also, but here we are talking about just two nouns, proper nouns and common nouns. Nouns in Hindi, they are called sangya. Proper nouns, they are called Vyaktivachak Sangya, and common nouns, they are called Jativachak Sangya. Abstract nouns, they are called Bhavachak Sangya, and collective nouns, they are called Samuhvachak Sangya. I am relating the English to Hindi so that your English and Hindi both, they can be, you can strengthen both your English as well as Hindi at the same time, and you can relate both the subjects. Whatever you have studied in Hindi grammar, the same thing we are studying in English grammar also. So whenever we are talking about Vyaktivachak Sangya, means the name of a Vyakti, the name of a person, the name of a mountain. With the name of a mountain we are using the, let's not talk about the name of a mountain. When we are talking about the name of a person, for example, I'm talking about any person, like let's suppose I'm talking about a person John. We wrote a sentence, John gave me a pen. I did not write the John gave me a pen. I did not write a John gave me a pen. I did not write and John gave me a pen, because whenever we are talking about a proper noun, the name of a person, we are not using any of the articles. And the, we are not using any of the articles when we are talking about the name of a person. But in certain cases, we are using the. In cases of certain proper nouns, we are using the article the. For example, I took the case of river, seas or mountains. Whenever we are talking about river, seas or mountains, we are using the article the. Similarly, whenever I am talking about the names of newspapers and magazines, I am using the article the again. For example, from your everyday life only you can pick certain examples. Like I say, the newspaper is the Hindustan Times. The Hindustan Times. The Times of India. The Times of India. Okay, the Indian Express. If I talk about magazine, we say so whenever I'm talking about the name of a newspaper or the name of a magazine, I may use the word the in place of to emphasize the name of the newspaper or the magazine. So here, the Sun, when I'm talking about the magazine, the Sun, I'm using the article the. So these are the cases where I'm talking about, I'm using the article the when the name of a river is being talked about or the name of a newspaper is being talked about. Similarly, when I'm talking about holy books, when I'm talking about holy books, like I say the Ramayana, whenever we talk about books like the Ramayana, it is a holy book. So whenever I will speak about Ramayana, I will say the Ramayana, the Guru Granth Sahib, the Gita. Now here I would like to emphasize that the I am also using in those cases when the object that I am talking about is special, or you can say it is unique or one of its kind. For example, if we talk about Ganga River, we have just one Ganga River in the whole world. So Ganga River means we are talking about a unique river that is only one of its kind. When I'm talking about the Hindustan Times, the newspaper Hindustan Times is, we have only one newspaper by this name and it is a very famous newspaper. So we are using the Hindustan Times. The I'm using in those cases where I'm talking about an object or a thing that is special, that is one of its kind, that is unique, that is not common. Again, when I'm talking about holy books, Ramayana is only one book of its kind. We don't have many Ramayans. We have just one Ramayana wherein we have Ramji, we had Raman, where we had Sita Mata. So Ramayana is just a special book of its kind, a special epic of its kind, Ramayana. Guru Granth Sahib, it is a holy book of Sikhs and it is a special book, religious book of Sikhs. So we are saying the Guru Granth Sahib. Okay. Now when we are talking about sun, moon, or I can say when I am talking about the creations of God, whenever I am talking about the creations of God, I am talking about the sun, I say the sun, or I say the moon, the sun, the moon, the earth, they are one of their kind. So here again I am using the word the article the. Now we are going to discuss a few more cases where we use the. The fifth case that we use the is wherein we are using the. We use the when we are talking about superlative degree. Superlative degree, we are talking about superlative degree in adjectives. So when I am talking about superlative degree of adjective, adjectives, then we are again taking the. For example, if I say she is the most intelligent girl of the class, she is the most intelligent girl of the class. So here the superlative degree that I am using is most intelligent. Intelligent, more intelligent, and most intelligent. The superlative degree of intelligent is most intelligence. Intelligent. So whenever I'm saying most intelligent, I'm going to say the most intelligent. So the again, it is definite article. Here we are talking about the most intelligent girl of the class. So the is our definite article. Again, in superlative degree, we can also take an example. He is the tallest boy of the class. He is the tallest boy of the class. So tallest is my superlative degree and the is the article. Again, tall, taller, tallest, tall, taller, tallest. So my superlative degree is tallest. Tall, taller, and tallest. So whenever I am talking about this third degree of adjectives, I am using the here. The tallest boy of the class, I am talking about only one special boy, the tallest boy of the class. So whenever we are talking about superlative degrees, we use the article the. Again, we can have a case where we are using the adjectives as noun. We are using adjectives as nouns. Now, what do I mean when I say we are using adjective as noun? For example, if I say the poor, actually the word poor is an adjective. The word poor is an adjective, but when I say the poor, then here the poor means I am talking about those people who are poor, and the poor becomes my noun. So to use an adjective as a noun, to use adjective as a noun, I am using the article the. Poor is actually an adjective, but when I say the poor, I am talking about many people. I am talking about all those people who are poor. So my adjective becomes my noun because it is the poor. It refers to a class of those people who are poor. So here again, whenever we are using adjectives in place, or whenever we are using adjectives to represent noun, adjectives are used as nouns. There also we are using the. Again, we can have a case whenever we are talking about musical instruments. Whenever we are talking about musical instruments, we are again using the, like the violin, the guitar, etc. The violin, the guitar, the harmonium, all these things, whenever we're talking about all the musical instrument, I am using again the article the. And one more case that is coming to my mind here is whenever I am using a proper noun as a common noun. I am using a proper noun as a common noun. Now, what will be this case whenever I'm using proper noun as a common noun? If I talk about a girl, she is very smart and very beautiful and very attractive. So I will say that this girl, let us say there is a girl, Mary. There is a girl, Mary, and she is very beautiful, very tall, very fair, very smart, very active. So what do we say? I'll say that Mary is the Katrina Kaif of our class, right? So Mary is the Katrina Kaif of our class, or we'll say Mary is the Priyanka Chopra of our class. So what did I do in this case? I'm talking about a girl Mary, and I'm saying I'm comparing Mary with Katrina Kaif. Katrina Kaif is actually a proper noun, but Katrina Kaif refers to all those girls who look like a heroine. Okay, so or Priyanka Chopra, it refers to all those girls who look very beautiful, they are very attractive, who are like heroines. So all the beautiful girls, we call them, she's a Priyanka Chopra. So when I say like this, she is the Priyanka Chopra of our class, or when I say she is the Katrina Kaif of our class. So here, Katrina Kaif or Priyanka Chopra, actually these are proper nouns. But what I'm doing, I'm using these proper nouns as common nouns. I'm using Katrina Kaif to represent the class of those girls who are very good looking, very attractive, very nice. So, whenever I'm using proper noun as a common noun, I say Mary is the Priyanka Chopra of our class. Mary is the Priyanka Chopra of our class. When I say Mary is the Priyanka Chopra of our class, so Priyanka Chopra is actually a proper noun, but here the name I'm using to represent all those girls who look like heroines. So that is why to change a proper noun to a common noun, I'm using the again, although this is a rare case. For example, one more example I would like to give to you. When boys they are playing cricket and there is a boy who is very good batsman. So what do we say? That he is the Sachin of our cricket team. So we can have many more examples like this, wherein wherein a proper noun is used to represent a class of people, right? So this is all we had about the article the. Why the is a definite article and why a and they are indefinite articles. I hope this must be clear to you. A and they are indefinite articles because whenever we are using these articles, they are not defining the object that we are talking about. Whenever we are using a and we are talking about an object in general. We are not talking about any definite article, any definite object. But when I'm talking about the article, when I'm talking about a definite object like the pen that John gave me, or the Himalayas, the Ganga, the Nile River, the Amazon Basin, the Hindustan Times. When I'm talking about a special case, then I'm using the article the. So this is the difference between definite article and the indefinite articles. Plus one more thing that we studied here was that we are using a when the word is starting with a consonant, and when the word is starting with the sound of a vowel, with the sound of u, then we are using the article and. Now so far we have done the cases that where will we use the article a, and how will we use the article and where all we are going to use the article the. Now we are going to discuss a few cases wherein we are not going to use any article. That is the cases where no article is required. For example, if I am talking about a proper noun, this I discussed earlier also. If I'm talking about a proper noun, like I'm talking about the name of a person, like I'm talking about a boy John, or I'm talking about any girl, let us suppose I'm talking about a girl Mary or Jessica, or I'm talking about let us suppose the president of US, the former president George Bush. So with the name of all these proper nouns, we do not require any article. We never say the Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India. We never say the Narendra Modi. We never say a Narendra Modi. We never say an Narendra Modi. So whenever we are talking about proper nouns, we are not using any articles before them. Again, whenever we are talking about material nouns, like if I say that milk is an essential food, milk is an essential food. We do not require any article before milk. Milk is a material noun. Milk is a material noun whenever we are talking about material. So milk is by material noun, and before milk I am not going to use any article. Milk is an essential food. I will not say a milk. I will not say an milk. A and I cannot use with milk, and the I am not going to use. So when I am talking about milk, that is a material noun, I am not going to use any article. With proper nouns, I am not using any article. With material noun, I am not using article. When I am talking about a disease, like if I say, I don't want to discuss about any disease actually. If I say cancer is a fatal disease, so cancer is the name of a disease, and with the name of a disease, I am not using any article and the. Now these are the general rules that we follow in English. Although in some cases these rules can be modified also. We may have certain exceptions also in English. You know that in English we have so many exceptions. So these are the general rules, that material nouns, with proper nouns, with the name of a disease. We are not using any article, although this may vary. This rule may vary in certain cases. So the more you practice, the more you are going to come to know about all the exceptions and about all the rules of grammar. Now continuing this part only, we also do not use any article whenever we are talking about the name of any game, or whenever we are talking about any language. Okay, so I will say I can speak Hindi and English. I will not speak. I will not say I can speak the Hindi and the English. Okay, so whenever we are talking about any language, we are not using any. We are not using any article. Whenever I'm talking about games, like if I say I love to play football, I love to play cricket. The boys are playing cricket in the playground. So in all these cases, whenever I'm talking about any game, I'm not using any article. I will not say that John is playing a cricket in the playground. I will not say John is playing a hockey in the playground. I will not say John is playing the hockey in the playground. So with the names of games, with the names of languages, I am not using a and the. Similarly, when I am talking about any precious metal like gold, like silver, when I am talking about precious metal like gold, or when I am talking about silver, I am not using a and the. Again, I am not using a and the with the name of the precious metals. So these are the 4-5 cases where we are not using any article. We are not using, in the case of proper nouns, we are not using any articles. In the case of material nouns, we are not using an article. In case of diseases, in the case of games and languages, in the case of precious metal, we are not using any article. So again, I would like to emphasize the fact that these are the cases wherein we are not using any article. These are the 5 cases. We can have more such cases here, but these are the general cases wherein we are not using any article. But again, in English we always have exceptions, and we may use the in such cases also. For example, I gave you the case of Priyanka Chopra. I told you when a girl is very beautiful, we say that she is the Priyanka Chopra of the class. So although with the proper nouns we are not using the, but in this particular case, Priyanka Chopra refers to a class of girls who are very beautiful. So Priyanka Chopra here I am referring in a different sense. I'm using this name in a different sense. So here I am using the. So this is the case of exception, where in case of proper noun also I am using the. And similarly, when I want to give emphasis to a particular thing, when I want to place emphasis on a particular object, like I say gold is a precious metal. I also may say, if I want to place emphasis on gold, I may say that the gold is used worldwide. The gold is used worldwide means the gold. Here I'm saying the gold. Why? Because I'm placing emphasis on gold, the metal gold. I'm giving it importance. So whenever I want to give importance to any object, I will add the with that object. So when I add the with an object, the with any name or any metal or anything for that matter, then I'm giving importance to that object. So to give importance to anything, I use the with that particular object. Now I would like to discuss with you a few special cases. Let me write a few sentences for you and then discuss that what the sentence is conveying to us. My first sentence is the poet and novelist has been honored. So when I say the poet and novelist has been honored, the poet and novelist has been honored. Here I am talking about just one person. I am using the article the, and my article the is representing one person only, a person who is both the poet and the novelist. So to give importance to that person, that we are talking about a particular person who is a poet also and he is a novelist also. So I'm saying the poet and novelist has been honored. Maybe some award may have been given to that person. So I'm saying the to give emphasis to the fact that he is a poet also and a novelist also. So when I add the article the with the first word poet, if I put the before poet, this means I am placing emphasis on the fact that this particular person, he is a poet also and he is a novelist also. And actually I am talking about one person only. In this sentence, I am talking about one person only. Now let us take another case. The poet and the novelist have been honored. Have been honored. Now when I say the poet and the novelist have been honored, so when I read this letter have, this word have, now from this word have, I come to know that here we are talking about two different persons. Poet is a different person and novelist is a different person. Now in this particular case, if I say the poet and the novelist has been honored, again I am talking about one person only. But if I say the poet and the novelist have been honored, I am talking about two different persons. Let us take another case. This was the case of different people. Now why I am discussing this case? I am discussing this case because when you are going to fill in the blanks with the articles, then you may get such cases and you may get confused as to what should we fill here. We should fill a here, or we should fill an here, or we should fill the here. So you may not find you do not find a problem with the exercises. So that is why we are taking the complicated cases. Now when we reach to our exercises, when we start doing our exercises after this class, you will find it very easy to fill in all the fill-ups of articles and it will become very easy for you to solve the questions. I have a black and white dog. I have a black and white dog. When I say a black and white dog, I have a black and white dog means I'm talking about one dog only. I'm talking about one dog only. My dog is both black and white, right? So black and white, the colors. My dog has black color also and white color also. It is some black and some white. Some portion of the dog is black and some portion of the dog is white. So we are talking about only one dog and I'm using a here. Now if we say I have a black dog and a white dog, then here I am talking about two different dogs, right? I am talking about a black dog and I am talking about a white dog. I'm talking actually here I'm talking about two different dogs. So here I'm using this article twice, right? So I'm using this article twice to talk about two different people, two different dogs, I can say. So here I am using article twice to talk about two different dogs. Here I have used the article just once to talk about the same dog. Again here I am using the article the twice to talk about two different persons, and we can use twice. We can use the article the twice, and we may talk about the same person only if we use has here. The poet and novelist has been honored. Has shows that we are talking about one person only. So you may use an article once or you may use it twice depending upon the sentence that you are framing. So in this class of articles, I hope the part of grammar that deals with articles, you must have read this part earlier also. So this was only a recapitulation of whatever you have done. In articles, we simply know that a is used with consonants, an is used with vowels, and the is used in the is a definite article. But I am very much sure you may not be knowing the details of why a and an are indefinite articles and the is a definite article. But now the concept must have been clear to you. So this was the explanation about the definite articles and indefinite articles. In the next class, we are going to do a few exercises on this topic. Thank you.